Hi, my name is Katie. I'm a professional makeup artist, and today we're going to talk about how to apply eyeshadow. There's a few things that are really important to know when you're just starting out playing around with eyeshadow and you want to complement your eyes. It's texture of the shadows, the shape of your eye, the placement, and the tools. So first we're going to talk about texture when it comes to eyeshadow. There are many different textures: satin finish, frost, shimmery, loose pigmented shadows, and matte. But the most important thing is that you don't use one type of shadow on the entire eye. So you want to get a couple different textures, because different textures are going to give you a more dynamic look with a lot more dimension. So for example, if you want to close your eyes, commonly shimmery shadows or frost, satins, etc., they're going to reflect light and they're great for highlighting. So those are great shadows to put underneath the eyebrow, across the lid, in the corner of the eye, etc. Matte shadows don't reflect light. They're typically the darker color that you're going to use to contour your eye, and therefore those are the colors you're going to want to put where you want your eye to look deeper, where you want to make things recede, and that's something that's going to go along the lash line, smudge in with your liner, into the crease of your eye if you have one and you want to accentuate that, or anywhere that you really want things to look a little bit deeper and sultry. So I've got a couple brushes we're going to use today. Realistically, the most important brush, if you can only have one, is a blending brush. This is the brush that's going to give you soft edges and make everything look really smooth so it's not harsh. We are going to use a flat brush to put on our primer and to pack our color onto our lid. And then I've got one more brush that we can use for highlighting. So first we're going to start by prepping the lid with a little bit of this eye base. Eye base typically has acrylic in it, which is great, so it keeps things from creasing. You can use eye bases that are bright colors, they come in black, brown, whatever color you want. But if you can only have one, you should get one that's neutral, because any shadow will work with it. You just want a little bit of this product evenly blended over the eyelid. Now you don't want to put this on and then take a break. You don't put this on, make breakfast, have coffee. You put this on and then you go right into your eyeshadow. You want to use it while it's still in the drying stages, so it has the most adhesive qualities left. So after you go in with this, we're going to start with our shadows. So first we're going to start with something neutral, just to put across the lid. This is not very shimmery, but it has a tiny bit of a glow to it. It's a satin. Slightly darker than Jamie's skin color. Now we're going to go in and do a little bit of contouring. So we're going to want to pick something darker than the color we used, something without any shimmer. And we're going to pick up the color with just the tip of the brush, like so. You don't want to get too much product on the sides of the brush. It's going to be all over her face. And you want to start where you want the most color, so in the corner of the eye, like so. And then you just want to blend it out. If you have too much product on your brush, just kind of rub the brush on the back of your hand to remove some of that product so you don't overdo it. And for Jamie's eye shape being almond-like and having a gentle crease like she does, it's great to apply this in this V formation. But if your eye is even flatter than this, or if you're, for example, some Asian girls don't have much of a crease, then you want to just focus on the lash line and not try to create a crease where there is none. So you want to go with the natural shape of your eye. And if you were going out for nighttime, you could definitely incorporate a darker eyeliner and smudge it in. You could take the shadow underneath the eye. Look at me. And quickly turn this look into a smoky eye, which is nice. Now at this point, you have two colors. One's a little bit shimmery, one's a little bit matte. But what you want to do is add something with another dimension that's going to take this to the next level. So I'm going to first put a little bit of this product right at the lash line. Look at me. And that's going to instantly brighten the eye. And we're going to take the same highlight and put it underneath the eyebrow. Just blend it out with the finger. Have you look at me? And if you want, you can also take a little bit of this and put it in the inner corner of the eye. I'll have you look up. So those are some great tips on how to apply eyeshadow. Remember, the most important thing is prepping that eyelid so your eyeshadow lasts, using the right tools, a great blending brush to make sure your makeup looks very smooth and it's not too hard on the lines, and then pick a couple different textures and play around. Just remember to have something shiny and something not so that you get a lot of dimension, and that's how you can apply eyeshadow.